Hi, howdy, welcome back. Things seem a little off in this video because this is my second time trying to film it. Okay guys, we're gonna try something off a little different. We're gonna look at a different palette, just kind of dive in and talk about it. Now, as you guys probably know, I do enjoy Lethal Cosmetics, so we're actually gonna look at a Lethal Cosmetics palette today. But first, if this is your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit like. If this is not your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit subscribe, then like. Either or, whatever makes you feel comfortable. But just know the more people that do, the more people I get to talk to about makeup. And that's literally the whole reason I do this, okay? Is just to have people to talk to about makeup, because a lot of people in my life are dudes, actually. Surprisingly, but a lot of them are dudes. So, you know, they're more of the lawn care crew. Anyway, what we're going to do is look at the palette, Lethal Cosmetics palette called Jolina. It's this. And I have been wanting to review this palette. I just somehow never get around to it. Now, if you don't know, Lethal Cosmetics is actually a cosmetics company out of Berlin, Germany. It is a cruelty-free vegan company. This palette's lifespan is supposed to be 24 months, but honestly with their formula, it is a bit longer. They have a lot of high pigment. High pigment eyeshadows, and to be clear, this palette has 5 mattes, and the rest are like a metallic shimmer shade. Now, if you don't know who Jolina is, she is another YouTuber. Stunning woman, beautiful. She collabed with Lethal Cosmetics for this, one of several people that have collabed with them over the course of the last couple years. Now, before you go and look her up, I'm just going to warn you, it's all in German. Or at least a lot of it is. She is a German YouTuber. But a stunning woman. Like, so if you understand it, I would definitely suggest her channel. Sorry. Ragweed season starting here. Things are getting a little phlegmy. Okay, now, because this is my second time filming the video, I thought I would just start us off with the swatches. Now, like I said, we've only got 5 of these that are mattes. The rest are a metallic shimmer shade. Now, let me demo one for you real quick. This is the blue. Look at that. Or let's try the green one. There's at least one duochrome in here as well. See, it is actually a very beautiful palette. So if you guys are contemplating it, I would absolutely, absolutely pick it up. And here's actually the swatches for every color in this palette. And while I'm at it, why don't I just walk you through the palette? We have which is actually, it doesn't show it on this video, but it is like a pinky gold, color, like think rose gold. You got Yes I Do, Surgery, F Me Eyes, Serendipity, Loyalty, Scandal, Amar, Wonderland, Narcissist, Worth It, and Cold Brew. Now, before we get going, let's look at the one I know everybody's going to have questions about, the duochrome. It shifts between that red to like the greeny color. See? My personal favorite's obviously the green. So, you know, there's that. But let's just start out the gate and try some of this on. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Now, as you know, I'm not a big fan of using my fingers in makeup. I'm just not. It's nothing personal. I'm not. But we're actually going to give that a whirl today with some of these colors. See? It is a very beautiful soft pink. I think this is gonna be one of those palettes I'm gonna have to stand up for so you guys get a better look at the color payoff on this. But this does a beautiful shimmer. See? And just to be funky, let's make the top of the eyelid the Worth It color. Also, metallic-y shimmer. This is a beautiful palette. Gets a little dicier when it comes time to try and blend it with a brush, and I'm going to show you that here in a second. Boom, 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 boom. Get that finger in there, really blend on it. Let's take this and just work on blending this out a little bit. Trying to figure out what to have for dinner tonight. Still super pregnant. Yeah, so I think I get to win on just about anything I want. Sorry, drop some stuff. Just trying to decide what I want. It's not an easy decision. We're gonna dip into Surgery. Surgery is the pretty burgundy red. It is a beautiful matte, which should add some nice definition. Dun, 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 These actually blend pretty nicely. And some of this, it's more of a packing it in color than, and just to make the point, let's put a little bit more of right there. There we go. That's in the pinks and reds family. Now, let's trying to figure out what we should do for the other side. Something that shows off possibly another section of the color format for this palette. Oh, it's gonna be a hard one because some of these colors I really, really enjoy. Okay, we're gonna start in with Wonderland. It is a beautiful mustard yellow. We're gonna see where this goes. I think I have an idea of where this should go. Let's see if it pays off or if I'm way over betting. I think it's gonna pay off though. I do. I think it's gonna pay off pretty. I'm lucky right now my son is taking a nap. He's at that stage where he's decided he don't need no naps. Sleeping is for the weak. And all I can think is, but mommy weak, mommy wants a nap. You've been running around the house for hours. Please, for the love of God, take a nap. It doesn't work. I basically have to let him run himself tired. Okay, there's that yellow as a pretty transition shade. Anybody curious, I would absolutely recommend Lethal Cosmetics. Lethal Cosmetics is one of those ones where I've actually designed several of palettes for myself. Like, it has a palette designer that you can do. And then, okay, just for grins and giggles, we're going to use the green because, you know, it's me and I love green. Use green. And this is actually a beautiful olive green. The reason this is my second time making this video is because my maternity leave short-term disability company called and wanted to discuss my claims. We've been having some issues, but thankfully the company I work for, they hire this company to be the third party to do this stuff for them, so there's no question of inappropriate, like, favoritism or something like that. And for the most part, if you don't know, I work at Walmart. They have a very generous maternity policy. The actual application of said policy is not as great. It's a company called Sedgwick. Not as great. I kind of wish they would go back to using Aflac, which is what Walmart used to use actually years ago. Aflac was actually a pretty awesome company to deal with when it came to this stuff, and pretty fair. Not so much with this other company. Now, this side is definitely one where I would probably pull out a winged eyeliner in a brown to do. Let me buff the edges. Not gonna lie, a little nervous about having the second kid. Mostly nervous about the delivery part. Okay, and then just out of curiosity, let's throw in something in the corner to kind of deepen this beast up. Let's use Serendipity. It is the pretty brown. I mean, you knew brown was coming. It's yellow and green, for heaven's sakes. So there was going to be some brown. That actually starting to look really pretty together. Let's just buff this in. Dun, 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 dun. Now, before we stand up and look at the better eyelining and the better lighting, let's just do this. Give you guys an idea of the fallout. Not too terrible, but I am going to remind you guys that pinks and purples are very hard to formulate in a vegan formula because of the size of the color molecule. So let's try this. Ooh, sorry guys. Nobody wants to see my belly right now. It is a less than awesome sight. It's massive, but less than awesome. This palette actually has quite a few colors. Like the blue alone, I think you could probably build an entire eye look, face look too. It's up to you, but I really would suggest this palette if you are wanting to try out this company. Like if you want to give this company a whirl, this is a really good palette to do it with. Another really good palette is one they call Dream Sign. And then one that is a recent collab called Lethal is Dead because they're collaborating with a YouTuber called Teresa is Dead. I would suggest her, okay? She's awesome if you've ever watched her channel. Like, she's hilarious. Little profanity laden. And by little, I mean a ton. But, pardon that. My hand hit it. But, funny and pretty straight up with her reviews. So, sorry. That is my review / showing you this palette, Jolina by Lethal Cosmetics. Absolutely, absolutely. I would say give it a go. Like, these are gorgeous, and you can pretty much hit any season with them. Although I feel like this is more of a fall palette. It's a little bit grungier, a little bit darker than a lot of other palettes, and that is okay because some of us do not want to live in the land of pink at all times. Like, I'm more of a greens, orangey girl. You guys have seen that, so there's that. Okay, guys, have any of you tried this company, Lethal Cosmetics? Have any of you tried this palette, Jolina, with the collab? What do you guys think? What do you think on the quality if you have tried it? If you haven't, does this palette make you kind of curious about them? Inquiring minds want to know. Come on, guys. Leave some feedback. Let me know what you think. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to end that with today saying I do like this company. I do like this formula. Ooh, I do enjoy the products that they put out. Okay, guys. Remember, be safe. Leave some comments. Social distancing. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. COVID is no joke. I've had it. It sucks. Okay, so be careful. Have a nice one.